Alright everybody, welcome back to the KSR YouTube channel, and if you saw the thumbnail, we're doing something fun today with Soccer Mom, and you can see I've got her all set up to go out to the racetrack. We're going to hang out with Clay Millican, who is testing, doing their preseason, you know, their professional testing before the NHRA season starts off. They're doing it right down the road at Gainesville Raceway, and we're going to go hang out with them and maybe to see what kind of cool stuff we can get involved with out there with them. Supposedly we can be a little more hands-on than we were at the Gator Nationals or at Norwalk, because it's a lot more, you know, official during an event. But during testing, things are a little more lenient and we can get up close and even more personal with the action. And I'm a nerd for Top Fuel Dragsters, I'm not gonna lie. I think they are the absolute coolest when it comes to, you know, the pinnacle of drag racing performance, and just the sheer power that these things make is mind-boggling. So let's get out to the racetrack and see what we can get involved with out there. So when I came out here, they weren't in their pit, so I assumed they had just made a run because I heard a car make a run right as I pulled in the gate. But I'm thinking this might be Clay, which he doesn't have any decals on the new car yet. And he's only making an 8th mile shot if he is making one, but let's see what happens. So I'm down past the 1/4 mile mark, and it's gonna be loud even way down here. Oh, there's the second fuel pump. Yeah, that's Clay. Cool. Well, that's pretty good timing. It's always a good day when you're at the racetrack. Pretty good run, Clay texted me. So we'll get back to his pits and we'll chat it up with him a little bit. I pull in and you guys make a rip. That was pretty cool. Dueling camera action.
Dueling camera. Dude.
Nice run, nice run.
Holy moly, 838, 210.
The new car's working, huh?
New everything.
So,
good job, y'all. Nice job, Clay. Good job, Clay.
I guess they're gonna thrash it like we're making rounds, huh?
Yeah, we got, I don't want to say new people. We do have some new people, but we've moved some spots around. A little bit of cross training.
Good practice for the event.
And we've got, you know, people that want to learn other parts of the car. So, so we just made some shuffle that way. Again, cross training, and then they're staying there. It's not like we're doing it for this week. They're going to be there all year. but it's an opportunity. Izzy, for example, who's famous for his hair.
Yeah, I see that you got a haircut.
Yep,
I saw it in one of your other videos.
So Izzy, you know, for the whole time he's been here, it's been K-Lens clutch assist.
Okay.
And he wanted to learn another part of the car, so now he's moved to cylinder head. So
cool.
You know, a lot of training and learning.
Let's get a little bit up closer look. And if you guys don't know, Clay's got his own channel. So follow him on YouTube, because it's a whole lot more of this stuff. I'm just the nerd watching from the side. But yeah, let's see what they're doing. So if you guys don't know, they completely tear these things down after every run during eliminations. And they're getting some good practice here, pretending that they're turning this around for an event, because they may only get, I think it's 45 minutes turnaround on a Sunday. Oh, hello, there goes the belly pan. I'm out of the way. Brand new shiny race car.
Get the rear strap. All right, back then. If you guys need anything, holler. Lower Benny on my side. There we go. Coming for you guys.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna go
We're having fun today.
see what I can go see, and we'll touch base back with you guys here in just a few seconds. All right. Well, it's been about 10 minutes. And pretty much everything is apart. We've got 2 more rods and pistons to get out of there. And then I look at everything and see what needs adjusting, see what needs replacing. Start reassembling for the next run.
How does that camp make or Jack? I might adjust it a little bit.
Cylinder head. Look at the rock runs on these things.
Yep. There you go.
This stuff is so cool. All right, well, less than an hour later, and they're ready to crank this thing up again. I don't know if it's going to happen right this second, so there might be a break here, but.
All right, here we go.
more things, and now they'll be ready to go for another rip. Alright, so if you guys have not seen one of these things in person, and you have an NHRA race anywhere near you, I feel like you owe it to yourself to get out and see one. There's just nothing like what these things do to you in person. Like, the sound is violent. I mean, there's no other word for it. Like basically 10 miles-ish or so that way is the University of Florida. And I've heard this. I can't confirm it's 100% true, but it makes sense that it's true because I know how far away my shop is and I can hear them. But supposedly 10 miles away at the University of Florida, when two cars make a run, it registers on the seismograph that is at the University of Florida. Now, might have to get a little more, do a little more research to confirm that to be 100% true, but that's what I've heard from some people. But Clay's topping her back off after the warm-up. How much fuel did you say it uses on just that little warm-up?
Just short of 5 gallons.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like $27 a gallon, I think is what it is.
So just that little warm-up was 120 bucks worth of fuel. Wow.
It ain't no Tesla.
Yeah. So during a run, what's it burn?
About 14 gallons.
14 gallons on one single pass. Burnout, crank up, burnout, make the run.
So total, you know, we always say 20 gallons, but the way we do it is about 19 gallons for a warm-up and a run.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of fuel.
And what's the percentages now?
We can run a maximum of 90% nitro.
Okay.
And the other 10% is methanol.
Okay.
We typically move it a little bit, but we stay below 90.
Okay.
And the reason is, when we go to Denver, if it's, you know, 10, 12,000 foot of air,
You need to wick it back up a little bit.
wick it back up a little bit.
Is there a minimum percentage that's
No.
allowed? Okay.
No.
But you just gotta, to make the power to compete with everybody else, you gotta keep it probably kind of close up there at the top.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
Over the years, the cars have gotten much quicker at Denver than they used to be, but that has really come from the superchargers are better now than they used to be.
Okay. Making all that boost.
Yep. They limit us to 50 overdrive, 50% overdrive
Okay.
at Denver, but we don't ever get there.
Gotcha.
You're approaching where the rotor tips are supersonic, and if you keep speeding it up, it's not doing nothing. You know,
That is wild.
it's almost,
I know like
not-
airboats get ugly when the props get supersonic on an
Yeah.
airboat. So
Yeah.
turbulence and vibration and just tears all kinds of stuff up.
yeah,
so.
you're not helping yourself, you know, so
Cool. Are you gonna suit up and make another run soon?
it won't be long.
Sweet.
Won't be long.
Cool.
And again, we'll just do,
Probably half track.
I was supposed to went 330 feet while ago, I went like 400, but I said I hadn't rode the roller coaster in a while. I'm usually pretty good about catching, you know, where it's supposed to be. But
Gotcha.
I think it's been 91 days since I stood on the gas, and it's the ultimate roller coaster. It goes
You having some withdrawals from stomping on the loud pedal, huh?
Yes, definitely.
Cool. Well, next trip we'll be rolling up to the starting line. All right, before we head to the starting line, we're gonna see if I fit in this thing.
This thing is built for a girl.
Let's see. I got a full head on.
Yeah,
Half a head on tight.
Yeah, but everybody always like this girl size.
Can I take this off?
Are you limber?
Yeah.
You step right in. Step in. I was more worried about your surgery than anything. That's kind of what I meant by that.
Gotcha.
Turn the wheels straight up and down. That way you don't have to take it off. Actually, yeah, there's where your problem comes.
Yeah, a little tight on the knees.
The old stomp on the loud pedal's a little close for you. Yeah, that does not feel well.
If I can actually. The hip pads aren't bad. I mean, it's tight, but
Yeah.
I'm like a 31-inch waist, I think, so it's a little tight on my hips, but
Yeah, which is adjustable, obviously, because you'd have a different seat insert.
yeah.
The problem is right here, brakes and throttle.
Yeah, it wouldn't be able to hit the brakes.
Yeah.
That'd be a bad thing.
Yeah.
So chutes there, brakes there,
Yep.
fuel.
And forward and reverse is right here. Backwards is forward and forwards is backwards.
Too cool.
We need to chop you off like right here,
I
right
just
here.
saw my ankles off.
Yeah,
like I
just-
just get nubs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a pirate, dual nubs for.
Well, we could go to KSR and make the foot box longer where the gas pedal is further away from you.
Man, it's like It can't be much longer with that bar right there, though.
No, you would actually. Most of the cars are built longer than this one because I actually like driving with my knees bent, kind of like you are, not as high, but
Yeah.
I want to be in the field position already just in case, you know.
Gotcha.
But most of the cars are several inches longer, so that we call it a foot box, but the foot box probably would be, I don't know, 6 inches longer than this one is.
Left pedal is clutch, right?
Yep.
So this is the only brake in the whole car?
Only brake, yep.
Okay. Cool. It's kind of quiet in here. Like, it's pretty quiet from what's going on back there. I mean, the motor's not running, but...
Yeah. It definitely muffles it.
Does it?
From years ago when we didn't have all the titanium around you.
Gotcha.
It was much louder for sure.
Have you tried a canopy car?
I have not.
I wonder what that's like. You're just...
They say it's really quiet.
Really?
Yeah.
Locked down in a tunnel.
Yep.
Cool.
I mean, obviously a brand new car. We could have done a canopy, but I'm not a canopy guy.
Yeah. I don't know if I would be either.
And it's not from claustrophobic or anything, but you're adding weight to what is essentially the most important part of the way the car operates from arching. Arching is how these things get traction. And you're adding that, I think it's a half-inch thick windshield, you know, it's just,
That can't be light.
none of it's light.
30 pounds.
30 pounds, there you go.
With the air bottle and all.
Yeah. So you got to have a fire system in it,
Ah, okay.
where we don't have to have a fire system.
Huh.
So you're adding 30 pounds to a spot that's where the car needs to arch.
Yeah, that has that extra lift there.
Yeah.
Once it does
It's been a while since I've been in that.
Oh, you got it all figured out.
That's what that's there for, isn't it? Like the little elbow press. Awesome.
So Schumacher builds these cars. This is kind of here for the stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Plus they'll have a little tab on it for the hydraulic shock that pushes the window up and all that.
I always like doing it before and after the water line.
That was cool. All right, well, we are rolling up. Watch Clay make a test hit here at Gainesville Raceway. My home track, which you saw us just run here last week with Sick Week. They're gonna do the last bit of prep to it here. And then we're gonna get you some camera angles that normally you don't get to see. All right, well, I'm out on the racetrack for a Top Fuel pass. And that's just cool. Seemed like a pretty good lick from where I was standing. Well, now they're gonna turn it around and do it all over again.
I don't know what the numbers were, but it felt good.
210 to 330. Dropped a little in 60, but picked it up by 330. So, second hit on a brand new car. And they're gonna thrash it again like they're turning it around between rounds, because practice makes perfect in any kind of motorsports. And one of the things, or one of the sayings that I've always lived by is races are won in the shop. Well, they bring their shop with them to the racetrack, and practicing and getting all of this process down to be able to turn the car around quicker should benefit them a lot on race day. And I'm excited to see what they do with the new car. Got a bunch of new parts for this year. First race of the year is at Gainesville for the Gator Nationals. I think it's 2 weeks from this weekend, so about 16 days from now. But I'm excited. I don't know if I'm gonna keep going with this video or not, but I know they're gonna probably make at least one more run. We'll just hang out and see what happens. All right, well, they're all back together. Clay's gonna make one more run. Go a little further this time, you said?
A little further. I got the okay to go about 600 feet, so just short of half track. And if it keeps looking like this, tomorrow we will go past half track. That's
sweet.
For sure.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it out tomorrow. I'm gonna try to, but I do have to work. You know, the shop still needs my attention, so.
Hey, about every 2 hours you could just drive back out here.
I could do that.
Every 2 hours you could just like...
Just ride out just for a run and then ride back to the shop. I mean, I like the hanging out part too,
Yeah,
but.
well, me too.
All right, we'll see you on the starting line. All right, here they come. Oof, there's nothing like that. So from what I heard him say, it dropped a cylinder, so they shut him off just to save parts. But still just absolutely awesome. All right, so to just let you guys know the impressiveness, insanity, whatever, of a Top Fuel car. Single rod and piston. And it's kind of heavy. You guys can't see that in the videos, but single rod and piston for a Top Fuel car handles 1,500 horsepower. All of that is somewhere around 1,500 to 1,600 horsepower. That just ain't right.
So this thing is 4.187 inch bore. That's what it is. For a grand total of 498 cubic inches.
Gotcha.
But it is hard to believe that that will make the power of that.
Yep, that one thing withstands all the power that our whole entire engine does. This is heavy too. Like
Kevin, that will not drive all of sick week.
Nope.
Not even close.
Golly, this is just cool. Well, thanks for letting us hang out again,
Dude,
Clay.
Your family here, you know that.
Awesome.
It's always fantastic when you do get to come out. I appreciate it. It's awesome meeting you.
Yep.
I said I felt like I knew you as soon as I saw you. I just called him by name. The videos, you know. It's funny how that works. You know, we talked about that a little bit. You know, people just, they do get to know you. And they know way more about you than you even think about. It's really crazy.
That's part of the YouTube stuff.
It really is. But glad you come out. Glad you brought the car.
Yeah. Next time we'll race.
Yeah, we got to do that.
I need a spot though to like somewhere between the 330 and the 8th mile. Let's see. Well, you're running. Yeah, we'll work that math out later.
Yeah. So yeah, we have to work that math out later. So if you run 750 and my typical run, let's say is 375. Let's just say.
Yeah.
I'd
be past the 8th when you let go.
Yeah.
Because you're running the 8th at like 3 flat.
3 flat.
3 flat? On
a normal run. Good runs in the 290s. Woo!
Yeah, I'd be at or past the 8th mile by the time you let go.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
Well, on that thought, that's going to wrap up this video.
But wait. Before you wrap up, so Kevin could easily beat the Top Fuel car by letting go of the trans brake button when he's not supposed to and running through and then backing up and staging again, and me sitting there with the clutch out that long, I'd be in trouble. I'm sorry, I had to do it.
I did do that on the last day of sick week, but thankfully I didn't get in trouble. So, but yeah, well, that's going to wrap up this video. Guys, subscribe to Clay's channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit us both. Get a 2-for-1 deal at the same time. So I hope to make it back out for the Gator Nationals. We'll see how my Trans Am stuff goes, but yeah, we'll see you guys next time.